Hello and welcome back to Everybody Loves Raiken, our 5th edition live play that meets every Tuesday night. Last week, the party was locked in combat with several trees and the Yuan Ti serpents that they protect. It became clear to at least a portion of the party that the trees had been under some sort of mind-altering spell that was making them protect the Yuan Ti, and so Larmendis ended those spells with his mastery of abjuration, with the trees once again aware of how best to protect the forest, and knowing the threat of the Yuan Ti, they joined the party in beginning to fight the giant serpents. Battle rages on as, let's see, two out of the 4 snakes have fallen, and 2 remain, including their leader, the 6-headed Yuan Ti anathema. And so we go live to the battlefield. We will start with, as is our tradition, Yukikaze.
I have no idea how this always happens.
Magic. Alright. Yukikaze. Unfortunately, the trees kind of forgot about that one and started stomping off to go fight the anathema. So you've got this abomination to yourself. What would you like to do? This is Yuan Ti Soldier 3.
Yes. I remember he didn't constrict. I'm pretty sure
he tried to. On his last turn, he attacked you 3 times and missed with all 3 attacks.
I did get the snot kicked out of me by another enemy previous to that, if I remember right.
The dead one directly behind you.
Yeah.
He constricted you, which made you an easy target for him and everyone around him. So they all started beating the crap out of you.
Okay.
Alright. I'm ready. Yukikaze, tell me what you would like to do. Remember, you have superiority dice.
I know. I got it. So, I've decided, sorry it took me a second. I'm going to use a superiority die to do trip attacks. Can they be tripped even though they're serpents?
Let me just double check for ya.
Maybe knocked prone, I should say.
Let's see if they're immune to it, but I don't think they are. Ew. Immunity.
Well, technically I could do it and then find out, but you'll have to know anyways.
I do have to know anyways. Alright, I am now aware.
Alright, so it still adds damage, so I'm gonna do the trip attack on it to see if it will do it.
Okay, and it has to make a strength saving throw against that.
DC 19.
Okay. Ooh. That was a crappy save.
But also, sorry, I forgot to add the Silver Fang is the first thing it hits, so it's 27.
27 will hit.
Okay.
Will hit, and it fails its strength saving throw.
Is it knocked prone?
It is.
Sweet. It takes 4, 12, 18 magical slashing.
Okay. It takes it.
Alright, so for attack 2, 26.
26 will hit. You rolled that with advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's 9 magical slashing.
Alrighty. 9 magical slashing.
Let it. Wow, it doesn't help when you advantage when you roll a 2 and a 1.
Oof. What's the 2?
So 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Oh, good. Wow. That was with that dice. That's that dice. That's 6, 8. That's 14 magical slashing.
14 magical slashing. Got it.
And so that was attack 3.
Yep, so you still have your bonus action attack if you want to use it.
Yep, I'm going to, which will be with key.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, that's 30. So
That'll hit, and that's not a crit.
no, it's not.
Okay.
And that's of course that pair of dice is the weak one. 7 magical piercing.
7 magical piercing. Okay, so it's prone. You absolutely wailed on it for nearly 50 points of damage. And I believe you can move if you want to.
No, I'm gonna stay on top of it. I'm gonna stay. I want to stay.
Alright. Are you ending your turn?
Yep, ending my turn.
Okay. Are we getting anything from the dragon?
No, I'm still trying to see if I have any left, but Spire's running poorly
Okay.
for me.
Then I'm going to move on to the 1T leader. It is going to go for the dragon. It's going to attempt a constrict. Not great. It got a 21 to hit with constrict.
To me?
Dragon.
Let me double check. I think that hits or barely misses.
It hits because you have 19 AC.
19.
Yeah.
Lower than armor, but alright, cool. We'll pull it up so I know for next time.
Okay. So, when you are hit, large or smaller creature. Wait, does that mean... Oh, it can only target a large or smaller creature with that. Hold on. I thought it could attack anybody with it. Okay, well, whatever. Things were declared, so I'll still deal the damage. Okay. So you just won't be grappled. That's 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And
Okay.
7 points of acid damage. As it realizes it can't... You're too big for it to grapple.
And then he'll have to prepare for a reaction from Raiken.
Alright, go for it.
Well, I'm betting he saves this. Because that is a whopping 14.
A 14 will miss.
Lucky bastard.
It dodges, remembers that you're there, and it will attempt to constrict you instead. That's not going to work, though. So, having only one attack left, I think it's going to throw it at the dragon.
You can't constrict the power of Cord.
Apparently not. Flurry of bites for a 27 to hit will hit the dragon.
Oof.
Oh, that would hit anyone, I think.
Yeah, it just had less confidence in hitting you, so it went for the dragon again.
Turns out it can hit the broadside of a barn.
Dragon, in addition to the 23 you've already taken, this is 27 more, which is piercing damage for a total of 50, and then 14 poison on top of that. So 64. Waste of time.
Alright, I believe I have marked it down.
Okay. So that's that thing's turn. Boop. Alright, back to the
Tail
soul.
attack.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, and that is 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, it takes it. The snake over here is going to get up. It's going to do its usual bit. It's going to attempt to constrict Yukikaze, just like its friend did. Rolling really poorly. That's gonna miss. It's going to roll a scimitar attack. 19 on AC, Yukikaze.
Whiffs.
Okay. And it's going to attempt to bite. For an 18.
I got my footwork going on now.
Oh, yeah. Alright. That brings us to the
Tail
top.
attack.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Wait, yeah, no, that's right. And that is 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It takes it. Vendar, you're up. Top of the order.
Okay.
Round 5.
Can I see either of them from my current position?
Either of them. The snakes?
Yes, the snake.
No. You will have to move.
Stay hidden if I move, right?
Yeah, until you either move out completely in the open where there's nothing between you and the enemy, or you make an attack.
Okay. I'm not seeing the tree. I want to be... Can I see the one that's attacking Yuki from here?
Yeah. There's a lot in the way, though, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with yes.
Okay, then I'll attack it.
Okay. Shooting around the air elemental again.
It's I'm at a 27 hide, so I assume I have advantage.
Yep, you may attack with advantage.
Alright. It's 24 to hit.
24 hits.
47 lightning damage.
47 lightning damage. Alright. It does not resist it.
Oh, really? It's just the big one that's nice. And then I'll roll high.
Okay. Roll hide.
Or, well, less than 10 again, so it's 26.
Alright. Dragon.
So, I would like to aim a newly charged breath weapon from above it directly towards the ground.
Okay. I do that.
Alright, since it was a lot of dice, I rolled it during Vindar's turn.
Yep.
That is 52 points of damage, of unresistible fire damage.
Uh-huh. Well, you're a gold dragon now.
Okay. Do my feats not apply?
I mean, I don't think so.
Okay.
You have
That's-
256 HP.
Fair enough. Then it is 52 points of resistible fire damage.
Still significant. This thing is getting pushed very quickly toward death. It is looking bad. The trees and brush all around it. Literally, you just breathe this cone straight down upon it, and the grasses and trees are just scorched. There is a ring of destroyed plant life there. The tree here is catching fire in the leaves.
You said keep it to a minimum. This is minimum.
Alright, you fire blasted this thing. Good job. It's definitely fucking dying. Anything else?
Nope, that's my action.
Okay. Leah's turn.
Yay. Okay. I don't think I can see any enemies from this spot.
Yeah.
Fairly certain I cannot.
You're pretty well hidden in the trees now.
Well, alright, you should be able to hit the one that's attacking Yuki.
That is okay. That is it possible to be in that spot without being on the tree?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you actually have 5 more feet of movement.
Yeah, that's because I want to be here, just not on the tree. It's just
That's the same issue. And being under the tree.
okay. That works.
I'm trying. It really doesn't want to go. There we go.
Oh, there's another tree there though.
Yep. Just a face full of tree. Welcome to the forest. There's lots of trees here.
Yeah, because always gonna be a tree in the way.
Yes.
Like I was sitting here earlier.
You were sitting
Like
here.
that would. Okay.
But you could be in either spot. It doesn't really matter. Both are 25
And-
from your starting point.
Can I see it from here? Like I got spell sniper. That's-
Yep. Let's see. Let's I can see like a little sliver of it.
So I take that as a no. That's as best I can do. So I'm gonna have to double move.
I would say attack it with disadvantage.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna double move.
Okay.
There.
Okay. You can definitely see it from here.
Yeah. No, I got a better view. Like I might not even be able to see the other one from here. I think I might be able to see both from here.
Oh yeah. There, look at that. You can see that the tree next to it's on fire. Oh, you can see Raiken. Hi, Raiken.
Yeah, this is a good spot. So I'm gonna sit here for the next
Hello.
Seems like a good spot. Okay, anything else?
Nah, I double moved, so that's my action.
Okay.
And yeah, and no, it's not called double move anymore. It's just it's stuck with me since my Pathfinder days.
Call it whatever you want. Dash, double move, move again, take a second move action, move more,
Yeah.
move
All the move.
moving, movination, locomotion. Raiken.
Kubraiken.
She's looking rough, but she's still there.
Yep. I believe in. I
She
believe in
almost
her.
died in the poison.
Just she like coughing, hacking nasty sludge onto the ground.
Well, Kubriel is going to try to bite.
All right, try to bite.
That is a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Which is this one? Alright, she does a measly 5 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty, she does 5 points of piercing damage.
And Raiken will attack.
Go for it. See if she set you up to take it down.
This time he rolled a 16 to hit.
A 16 does hit. Just
Oh my
barely. We're right on the cusp.
Yep, I rolled a 4 this time. Last time I rolled a 2. So Raiken will Does he want to smite?
You saw its tail, like, whipping around to try and deflect the attack, and you just managed to turn your swing enough midair to catch the blade into its scales instead of getting deflected.
He won't smite this time.
Okay.
God, I hate it when you say that. Okay.
Okay. That is your choice to make.
Alright, that is 11 points of non-magical silvered slashing.
Okay.
And 2 radiant.
And 2 radiant. Still standing.
And then he'll attack again. And this time he gets a 30 to hit.
Well, that misses.
You overshot.
Swung too hard through your axe.
This time...
It went off the edge of the world, I'm sorry.
Alright, he'll do a level 1 smite.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That is your choice to make. Are you sure?
Yeah, he's sure.
Okay. Now I have to say okay, really incredulously, every time somebody declares an action.
Yeah.
What do you do? I'm gonna roll an attack. Okay.
Here. Really?
I heal my partner. Okay.
Take a breath.
If you really want to heal your party, alright. Okay.
Far be it from me to tell you what to do.
Okay. That's not...
Yep, you guys have said okay so often it doesn't sound like a word anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright, we got... Bring my stuff back up. 9 points of non-magical silvered slashing. And 11 points of radiant. And it's still standing.
I think that smite was very important.
Oh?
Okay. I guess that's how the anathema get knocked down. You send it flying into that tree with the force of your smite.
It literally got, the tree, impaled it.
Look at this fucking stupid shit. Knockdown.
It's impaled from a tree.
The base is still
Yeah.
where it should be.
No, this is how they decided to have this thing knocked down. Knockdown. Knockdown. So yeah, you just, the power of cord, you just slam it, in the gut with the axe and then blast it with your smite and it just goes flying up and lands in the tree. There's just this long drawn out it's almost like air leaking out of this thing as it dies. The other one looks over. The leader is dead!
Everybody's dead except for you. And I guess Raiken will start heading in that direction.
5, 10. In that direction.
Yeah, 40.
15. 20.
So many trees.
5. 35. 40. Perfect.
I have to wait for it to catch up on Twitch. Right now, he's on top of trees.
Perfect.
Is he actually on top of trees? I don't see him moving anymore.
Yeah, it's perfect. Don't worry about it. All right, so 40. You good?
Moving on my screen. Am I even like next to him, or am I still like ways off?
No, you're a ways off. There's just too many trees. Also, you were
Okay.
40 wasn't gonna get you there on a good day, and it's not a good day.
I kind of figured. I just don't know. So yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah.
That's me.
There's trees. There's one snake left. You saw that one get launched into the tree over there and die.
Which one's left?
The one over by Yukikaze.
Alright, so... Fucking... that thing that I did.
A thing that you did.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam!
Oh god.
Where is Moonbeam? Oh well, whatever.
It used to be centered on the monstrosity thing.
Yeah,
but-
new Moonbeam. Where's Moonbeam at? Moonbeam! Dun 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 dun. Moonbeam!
Let me see now. Spells. Moonbeam. I can move Moonbeam. Move beam.
I think you can move it 60. I guess.
Yeah.
So it's here. You can move it, or you could cast it again. I don't know. So it's currently over here. Let's see. Badoo. There. So, yeah. You can maybe just barely get it there, but it'll have to cross over Raiken to get there.
How far am I from that snake?
You? Just you?
Yeah.
You are
Wrong mouse.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 as the crow flies.
What is my movement as a... I think
You
I
also
have a lot
fly.
of movement as an air elemental. Yeah, I think
Probably.
it's like 90 feet of movement.
Okay, so you can totally just go up in the air and... Yeah, here you go. There's flying.
You know what I'm going to try? I am going to enter its space. I'm going to try this whirlwind.
Zoop! Alright, with 90 feet of movement, you swoop up over Yukikaze's head and down into the space of the creature.
Yeah, I'm going to try the whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
DC 13 strength save.
DC 13 strength save. Well, they are decent at strength, and now that I've said that, it's gonna fucking fail. Okay, no, it didn't fail. That's a 17.
Okay. I just had to check to see where if it saves the throw. 3d8.
Save for half.
Yeah, it saves for half.
Oh man, he's whelming me.
Oh, that's the water
element.
elemental.
I know.
Oh, that's... Ooh. So that's 18 bludgeoning damage divided by 2, 9.
9.
Maybe.
Alrighty.
I got 3 6s.
Alrighty, it is bloody.
No, that's it. That'll do.
Okay. Laro Mendes.
Okay.
There you are.
How bad is this fire looking to like spreading
I mean, it looks like
on the tree?
it looks like this tree will probably continue burning if nothing is done about it.
Is it like a big tree?
It's a decent tree. Will it spread to other trees? Maybe. Will it
It's-
spread to
it's
the
not-
grasses around it? Maybe. I mean, they're alive, so they're harder to burn, but enough of this tree caught the fire that it's definitely drying out and burning this tree.
Decently high. Because, like, I could make, like, a Bigby's hand to start, like, patting out the fire. Which is amusing.
I mean...
And might be worth a 5th level spell slot because it's funny.
How long does Big Bees hang around?
It's a minute. So more like trying to like brush away any.
I think
like,
with a minute
things.
of work by a giant ghostly hand, it's gonna be... You feel like it is capable of patting out and crushing this fire, minimizing damage to the tree. It just will be the only thing it gets to do.
Yeah.
So, I leave it up to you. It seems like it would be a 5th spell slot well spent.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna use Bigby's hand to start trying to deal with the fire. Because also
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by these moving trees, and I would like them to see us continuing to attempt to minimize damage to the forest.
What? That sounds reasonable.
That on its own seems like a reasonable use of a 5th level spell slot and a minute of my time. And I will telepath. I'm creating Bigby's hand to attempt to contain the fire.
Thanks. I was about to get that.
You are better in combat than I am, so
There.
It's a big hand. It's funny because it's big. It's such a deformed hand.
and that is
Oh, shh.
my turn, I think.
Okay. Animated trees! Yay! Well, that guy's dead, so I guess they're gonna try and head back. Unfortunately, because of their numbering, it's gonna be still stupid, just like last time. 3... Okay, so actually, be less stupid. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... 30... It's like trying carefully not to squish Yukikaze. 35... 40... There we go. And it's gonna do a smush. I mean smash.
At least I'm more visible than the other small people.
Mm-hmm. Alright, with plus 10, that hits. Plus 10, that also hits. Gets to do them twice. It did. That's 32 points of the slam damage. 32 points. That's 1, 2 or 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Does it have reach on that attack? Slam, reach 5. Nope. But it can make a ranged attack. Alright. Again, you see that root system haul up a rock and it's gonna chuck it over Yuki's head. Oh, that's a 19 on die, so that'll hit. The range attack, that is 28 points. Oh, holy crap. Okay, sorry. I did, like, such bad math just now. It has, like, no HP left. It's still standing. Let's see if this last one can do anything. Oop. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I can just throw from there. Go! That's gonna hit. Okay. Just all of a sudden, these guys come back and smashing the ever-loving shit out of it. The snake, it fucking dies. Just bludgeoned to death with flying rocks. The air elemental is just hovering in air around the thing that it was beating up. And, yeah, I think 3 and 4 are gonna go back to just being trees. Boop. Boop. Trees. Okay. And with that, it becomes Yukikaze's turn, but combat is technically over.
And I would like to assist the Bigby's hand in patting out the fire.
Okay, you two pat out the fire. Between the two of you, it goes out.
I don't like the word technically.
Well, you don't see any more enemies, except for, the one remaining tree who is looking down at you and Jebel, as you stand over the dead snake that he helped you bludgeon to death.
I'll say to everyone's like, maybe we should have kept one of these things alive to figure out a bit of information.
I don't think
That's what
they
the
were.
trees for.
I don't think they were likely to speak with us.
True. Okay.
Yeah, and we already know what we're coming here for.
I will end combat. You may roleplay freely. The remaining tree is going to nod toward you two and then move over toward the fallen one.
I can do nothing to help that tree.
They didn't kill it, though.
You hear him speaking in Sylvan as he says, "Fergus, what's happened to you?"
He's just knocked out.
In Sylvan, I will say, before you were returned to your senses, Fergus fell, but should still be alive. I will turn to Jebel. Say, can you bring the tree up?
I am going to. Where is this now?
Please don't say you're gonna reincarnate the tree.
It's not dead. You can't read.
Stabs the tree. Now reincarnate.
The tree becomes
I
a black thing.
am going to move back next to it, and I'm casting Cure Wounds. First level Cure Wounds.
If you guys want to move toward that area, we're out of combat, so you may freely do so.
Does Cure Wounds work on a tree?
We'll find out.
Alright, you
Poison
cast
dead on
Cure
it, like
Wounds.
Cure
Please
Wounds.
roll the heal.
13.
13.
Don't step on me, Cyrus.
I'm trying not to. You have no idea how hard it is for me to see on this thing. Compared to normal.
Alright. You do see some of the splits in the bark and the sap that is leaking from the tree kind of flow back in and close up a bit. And you're going to hear the creaking groaning as Fergus begins to move again. And he pushes himself up with the help of the other tree there. He regains his roots and looks around at all of you and says, "The druid traitor must be stopped. Birchley, why are you not crushing them?"
It's like he's still enchanted.
The other one looks to you all and then back to Fergus and says, "An evil magic is clouding you, brother. Let these people help."
I will say in Sylvan, may I attempt to dispel it? mostly to Birchley, but also to Fergus.
You're going to see that Birchley winds his branches in among Fergus's in a semblance of holding him back from doing anything to you, and he nods, and you just hear the long sigh of assent.
Okay, I cast Dispel Magic on Fergus.
Okay. Roll well.
Spell slot. I really hope I do. The first one is gonna be a 24.
Okay.
Does this one also have 2 on him?
Yes.
Okay. And the second one.
So that's a
will be-
14th level spell, you said?
Yeah.
No. That'd be, yeah.
Yeah,
14th
24
level.
is a 14th level spell.
Yeah, I said it correctly.
That was only a 19. No. Hold on.
Only a 19. You can only dispel a 9th level spell.
Yeah, 19.
Okay, so that still dispels up to a 9th level spell.
It is true, yeah.
So once again, you emit this pulse of magic at him, and you hear the rustle of the leaves and their branches as this wave of power crashes over them, and you see as Fergus's gemstones flash and dim out momentarily before they come back to brightness. And he looks around, and he looks at Birchley, who's holding him. He says, "What is happening? I don't understand." And Birchley quickly explains that there was an evil spell, and that you are seemingly helpful. Fergus turns towards you and says, "Please forgive whatever harm I caused while under the spell. Our duty is sacred, and the spell seems to have played that against us. Tell me, travelers, who are you?"
I'm going to telepath. Jebel, would you like to be the one that takes point in speaking to the trees?
I would telepath back. That might be a good idea, I guess. I hope. Didn't go so well last time.
I assume you're translating what the trees are saying to us as well?
Yeah.
What are we here for again? We're here to get the
The dragon scales. We're here for the red one, but we also found out that the wallet scale is also here.
And we do need that.
So yes, we'll take all of the skills that are here.
Then I will start to speak to them in Sylvan. My name is Jebel. I am a druid sent here on a mission here.
Tristan, I had moved my character there on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm looking at the burnt area. I was just waiting for an opening.
Okay.
To retrieve magical dragon scales for a mission. We're and I will just telepath. We're trying to seal the dragons away, right?
Yes.
Yes, we need,
So we need the
scales to
scales.
reseal the children of
Yeah. We need these scales to seal the children of Tiamat once more.
A tree called Fergus is going to turn towards you, Jebel, and it's going to lean down so that its wooden face is closer to you. And it's going to stare at you for a moment. You're going to see, like, magical light swirling around within the gems that make up its eyes. And then after a moment it says, "You are a druid.
Yep.
Welcome to our forest. Our duty is to guard the scales so they cannot be used to raise the dragons. Unfortunately, Druid, they were taken on our watch. You are welcome to search the temple, but I imagine they are gone.
You never know. And we might learn something anyway, so...
I mean, we know.
I mean, unless something's somehow tricking that amulet, which seems unlikely.
No, this is what I said to the tree.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what we want, so yeah. Continue.
So I say, can you lead us to the temple?
We can take you there. It is not safe since our watch was misdirected, absconded. Overrule.
What are the odds that we might run into more guardians, such as yourselves, who are still under the effects of this curse magic?
It is not likely, though I cannot say for certain. Our watch was not to end for some time anyway, so our relief would not have come looking and fallen victim as we did.
Okay. That's some good news.
Yes. It seems that we were enthralled less than a year. Perhaps only some months. While
Is
you're...
that? I'm just I can't keep track of like in-game time. How long has
Bala rose about 2 to 2.5 months ago.
It's been a very busy 2 to 2.5 months.
yeah.
It really has
God,
been.
it feels so much longer.
Feels like it's been almost a decade.
Roughly more than half.
Okay. Then I will step back and gesture for
Trees to
these
lead
two
you.
to lead us.
Okay. Leah.
Yeah. I was looking at the burned area.
Mm-hmm.
How badly burned is it?
I mean, so like in a very specific ring on the ground here, we'll say this one. It is just blackened soil, and all of the grasses, weeds, small shrubs have been just scorched away to ash. The tree here upon which Bigby's hand sits is roughly a quarter burned away. They put out the flame, so it's no longer actively burning, but it is smoldering.
Okay. I'm going to cast plant growth to help the nature take a hold of it again.
Okay. You cast the spell. Does it say how long it takes? What effect it has?
It's either instantaneous or an hour, depending on what purpose I want for it.
Okay.
So for the action one, it's like normal plants in 100-foot radius centered on that point become thick and overgrown. Like this makes it difficult terrain, but I'm just thinking, like that doesn't matter for us now.
No.
We're not going that direction.
Alright, so 100-foot radius.
Yeah, but I can
Bigger
also,
radius.
I can also choose areas not affected.
Okay. So you're gonna just choose that spot, and so
I'm gonna just choose that spot. Yeah.
Alright. So you very quickly see, like, the plants immediately around the edge of the ring grow, like, a time lapse almost as they increase their size and fullness, and you see shoots sprouting up through the broken, ashy ground and opening their petals rapidly as new plant life grows in the place of that which was burned away, as though watching a time lapse of things growing.
The long effect is like for enriching plants and crops for a year, so that's not exactly the point. I just figured I should let you know the other part of it.
Yeah. So yeah, in that circle and around that circle, everything plumps up, and you see new green protruding aloud, just a plethora of new shoots breaking through the blackened soil. You even see the tree that was burned, seeming to its bark mending over the place that was scorched. The branches breaking off the dead, dry parts as new green shoots come out there as well. It's not like fully fixed. Like, you can still tell that this happened, but it looks greatly recovered. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like
it also
maybe
gets
half a year has
Yeah.
gone by.
Yeah, and I assume that it also gets a little bit more wild.
Yeah.
In the area around it.
Yeah.
So
Right.
if you walk through that spot now, you're going to have to like. It's like very difficult. It's like it says. You take spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot.
That's
annoying.
double. Yeah, that's like double difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super.
So,
There's a small area, so it's like it doesn't, and we are not going that direction, so it doesn't matter for us. But if any other enemies you plan to go through that area, it's nice to know that it's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
They can walk around. It's not that big of an area. That is a spell I should remember I have, because it could be very useful in combat encounters, just to make like a ring around us or something if enemies are approaching. I just always forget I can use it that way.
All right. So, are you ready to follow these trees?
Yeah, I'm meeting back up with him.
Okay.
The snake corpses got caught
Yeah.
too.
No, I know. I'll send them back, don't worry. I couldn't seem to not select them. Oh, I
We're
wanted...
standing like on top.
I'm in a tree. Oh.
Down from there.
So, as Fergus and Barchley lead you, you do see ahead a rise in the earth, like a small, not like a hill, but like a small mound or a barrow, I guess, rises up, and at its middle you can see this stone structure.
Is it a Stonehenge? No, I legit asked.
Yes, there we go. No, it's not like a Stonehenge. It's like, a mausoleum, almost, is what it looks like.
Okay.
Like, it is a stone box with doors.
So this is basically a Viking burial. Like how Viking burials actually were, and not the burning boats thing.
Yeah, it's very similar to that. It's like, you can imagine that there's probably a tunnel behind that door that leads down into the ground. As you approach, there's going to be a gust of wind, blows across the glade, and the trees kind of slow, and one of them looks up, and you hear, all of you, this echoing roar as from a distance, coming to your ears. And you all look up, following the gaze of the tree, and you can see a large flying creature making its way in your direction. Nature.
True now.
That is very high. That is a 27. No,
That's better than me.
26. Sorry, 26.
I got an
That's-
11.
I got
My God.
18.
All those
Right.
nights talking to Ash paid off.
Raiken got a 2. He doesn't even know what trees are.
It's not possible for me to get that high as you. Like my nature is +1, and I got a
Yeah, mine
17 on
too.
that.
Raiken looks up, like, shields his eyes against the sunlight, squints a moment and goes, "A paper bag from the general store?"
I got a 4.
I got a 13 on die, so that is a 25.
25. Alright, so, Leah, Jebel, and Laramendis. Vendor, I forgot your number was low, though, right?
It was 11.
An 11, yeah, too low. You, even though it's distant, even though it's small in the sky, it looks like a bird coming at you, but you know it's far away. And as you're watching it, you see the light, sunlight reflected off it, gleam green at you, and you realize very quickly that's a green dragon flying at you, and it's a big one.
Oh dear.
Yukikaze tripped and just brushed himself off and is not even looking up.
The trees at this point have completely stopped and are both seem to be locked onto it. And Birchley just says in his deep grind in Sylvan, "Get into the safety of the temple. We will deal with this." And at that point, they're going to start moving away from you and animating trees around them. Go.
Get inside. Get inside.
I will, in Sylvan, say thank you. And be safe.
This is our duty. We have been kept from it for too long. You are able to throw open the doors to this mausoleum-looking thing, and you see a darkened staircase leading down. The stone here is old and mossy, and in places, roots break through from the outside into this structure.
Okay.
Jebel, no,
and
come on.
I'm getting a little bit anxious, and I want to hold Raiken's hand going down there.
Raiken. Kubriel is gonna, kind of stop at the entranceway and go, "Do you need me in such a tight place?"
Yeah, Raiken is. Raiken's gonna be like, "Yeah, this might be a little crowded for us." He's gonna step off, pull out the Kubriel ball, and point it to her and say, "Return."
She's, in the midst of licking her paw. She looks over and goes, "Fine." And you see her become this amorphous blob of red energy that gets pulled into the ball, which once again turns white on half of it.
I love it so much.
I also love that how you explain a Pokeball in the most D&D way, and I'm all for it.
And then Raiken will put the ball back in a pouch, and then grab Leah's hand.
Okay. Is everyone, Cyrus and Jebel included, descending the staircase?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Then you may move down. I will move people in. As you get to the bottom of the staircase, you see a stone room that is dimly lit in the four corners. The back wall is only missing because of a cut box here. Okay, on.
Tristan, I have
It's a neat effect.
I have a question though about the Pokeball.
Yes.
The Kubriel ball.
The Kubriel ball.
Um,
Is she gonna heal while she's in there?
Yes.
No.
All right, good to
Just
know.
take her to a Poke Center.
Dang it! I should have asked before we left. So, like, you guys have a way that I could, like, transfer it to you and you heal there and then bring it back to me?
Alright, so, as you enter this room, it is a stone room. It smells old and musty. You can see gravel and grime on all of the stones. There is moss growing in many places, and as I said before, the roots of plants growing outside have broken in through the walls in places, tumbling dirt onto the floor. This place feels old. This place feels creaky. Another thing that you are immediately aware of is several already triggered spike traps, with their spikes standing up exposed and rusted, aged by time, all around you.
Wendar, you're good at finding traps, right?
Yeah, I'll take a look around. Make sure we don't set everything up.
Oh, I heard nothing of that. What did it just...
Yeah, I'll take a look around. Make sure we don't set anything off.
Thank you.
It looks like someone has come through here and triggered these traps at some point, or they aged so long that they triggered themselves.
Are there any bodies on any of the traps?
There are some scattered bones, but no. There are no new fresh corpses, no complete skeletons. This place looks disturbed, as though perhaps someone had been through even since whoever triggered the traps went through.
Okay, what do I roll for detect traps?
You're gonna use your perception skill.
Oh, I like that. It's real high.
I'm gonna investigate the layer of dust on the
Okay, so
ground to
it's
see...
To see?
Yeah, to see, like, if I can determine, like, how long ago someone else might have been stepping through here.
it's my passive of 29 because it's hard to roll better than that.
Okay. These traps seem to be in their triggered state, and in the immediate vicinity, you don't find anything that signals to your trained roguish eye that there are more traps to trigger. Now, this does not speak to even these back corners of the room, much less rooms beyond, just what is immediately around you up to about here.
Okay. It doesn't look like there are any more traps in this immediate area, but don't go far. There could be. I'm gonna come look in this corner and check for traps over here.
Alright, Leah, what did you want to know about the dust exactly? I'm sorry.
I just wanted to see if I can tell that, like if someone was recently, someone has recently walked through here.
Yeah, okay. Roll me just a quick investigation check, then. It's just gonna represent you, like, checking the floor around the stairs between you and the very visible door over there. This whole area is considered dimly lit. Leah, I know you're not affected, but other people without dark vision will be considered to be in dim light, and perception checks will be at disadvantage.
Did it say investigation?
Dark vision bracelet.
Investigation. What'd you get?
Yeah, 10.
10. Okay. You quickly crouch down as the party is kind of moving in and scuffling around, so you know, A, that they're removing dust, their footprints are new, but 2, they could be quickly damaging what you want to look at. So, you know to kind of quickly move ahead of them toward the next door and look, and what you do see is several sets of footprints in the dust. Now, there is more dust filling those in, like footprints in the snow during a snowstorm, so you know that they're not, you know, recent within the last few weeks, at least.
And I could tell that the footprints are going both directions, or just one.
Yeah, you can see that they're going both directions, and that the ones leaving seem to be the freshest.
Okay.
You think that there might be a couple of sets here that may be greatly spaced out in time based on how thin and thick the covering of dust is in them. So there could be some that are, months old and others that are years old.
Okay. I'm going to tell the rest. It looks like someone else has been here at least this year, but it's not too recent. Might have been the ones that released Bala initially.
That would make sense.
Yeah. The scale was here to
Leah,
begin with.
are you still capable of casting Detect Magic and keeping that up while we're here?
Sure.
I don't know if we have the time for me to cast the ritual.
Yeah, I can just cast it immediately.
Vendar, over there you do find what look to be triggered spike traps and also bear traps that are not triggered. Somebody set them up, and beyond them, up against the wall, you can see the remains of like a camp spot. Somebody laid out a bedroll, and there's some left behind goods. They're all covered over in a thick layer of time-laden dust.
Okay, I'll try to disarm the bear traps.
Okay. Yeah, for that you're gonna roll a tool skill, I guess. Sleight of hand. Yeah, that's it.
That is 25.
Okay, you disarm one of them.
If they're rusty, is the trigger harder to pull
All right,
off?
I rolled a 3 and I was a little bit worried, but I have the reliable talent, so that's 21.
Okay. Yeah, they take a little doing, just because they're old, but you do manage to trigger them so that you know you're not going to snap them on yourself.
I'll check out the campsite.
Alright. There's a backpack, and in it, there's some old rolled paper and several bottles that are stoppered.
Can I tell what's in the bottles?
Liquid, maybe? It's, covered heavily, caked in dust, so it's hard to see inside. You'd have to, take them out and brush them off.
I know I have a lot of weird questions. How's the acoustics in this room?
It's pretty echoey. It's
Okay.
really enclosed.
So, as the bear traps spring, the guy's gonna jump and start coughing because it throws dust everywhere.
Yeah. Fair enough. You're in a coughing fit due to the dust. You pull out the bottle and, kind of with your gloved hand try to dust off the side. The label is completely faded. You can't make out any of the words that used to be on it. And even as you were pulling it out, it, ran hard against one of the rolled paper, and that just seemed to, crinkle and crumble. Whatever this is, it's very old. The little torch in the corner there, providing bright light near you, you hold up the vial and kind of roll it in your hand. You can see that there is a liquid in there, and there's a very dark sediment at the bottom of it. As you rotate it, you can see that there is a separation of liquid and sediment, and the sediment is just tumbling within. Whatever it is, it looks old and unappetizing.
I do still have dark vision because I have the bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
And, alright, well, I guess I'll take the bottles and put them in my bag of holding.
This was less that you were holding it up to see it because the light, it was more that you were holding it up so the light was behind it, so you could see through the liquid.
That makes sense. Okay.
That's how you could tell the separation of liquid and sediment. Okay, you pocket it. That's a half-pound vial of unknown solution.
And the paper. Can I try to read that?
If you can try to, you can kind of reach in and fish out it like crumbled along creases and things in it, but you can kind of piece a little bit of it together. Again, the ink is really faded, but there is still some left. It appears to be dwarvish.
I think I speak Dwarvish.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
if not, you do know that Leah can read every language.
I don't need you.
It's really hard to make out, and like unless you want to spend a lot of time trying to piece the whole thing back together, you're only gonna get like a little corner of it. But what you do see seems to be written in like a really flowery, poetic language. Like somebody really thought a lot of themselves while writing this. And it seems to say the little corner that you got. Rumors of a great power in a place that states it isn't there. That's all you can piece together on that corner. Unless you really wanted to spend time to do this.
I will carefully roll it up and put it in my bag.
I mean, there's not a lot to, like, it was already rolled. It was when you hit it with the, as you were extracting the bottle from the bag, you just touching it caused it to, like, crumble into fragments. So it's like a lot of paper fragments that you could spend time piecing together, like somebody sent it through a shredder.
Speaking of reading, though, is there any encryptions on the door? It says I'm right by it.
So is the paper all in the bag?
The paper is in the backpack, yeah.
Alright, well I will take the backpack and there's nothing else.
Yeah. You grab the backpack, and the shoulder strap immediately, just the threads crumble and tear out, and the shoulder strap falls off.
Damn. Can I estimate how old this thing is?
Several decades at least.
Alright, well I'll let everybody know there's a really old campsite over here. There's some paper that's fallen apart. Has some words on it about some special hidden place. But I can't find much more about it without spending much time.
Powerful artifact where it is said there should be none.
If somebody else wants to come look at it, it's in Dwarvish. But I think I should keep looking around for traps.
My guess is that was the note of somebody who found this place before. And that is describing this location of a powerful artifact where there shouldn't be one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well I'll go check out the other corner then.
Okay. There are no traps, except for the one that is sprung. And nearby there are 2 empty boxes. Whatever had been in them had been removed a long time ago. Malachi, what?
Oh, no, it's like, I can't read Dwarvish.
Oh, okay. Let me just quickly see if I put it in my notes.
Room seems clear.
It doesn't look like there's anything else to be seen in this room. As near as your rogue can tell, the floor is safe to walk on. So there is just that next door.
I will go to the door and check for traps.
I can step back so you can check for traps.
Alright, you go to the door. This door does appear to be latched or locked in some way. It doesn't open upon pushing it. Checking it for traps with your 29 passive, it doesn't seem to be booby-trapped, so give me a sleight of hand to work it open.
I'll take out my magic lockpicks.
If only.
I do have them.
Oh, you had the new ones made? I forgot about them.
Yeah, I haven't used them forever because we haven't had a locked door, but it's a 19 on die, so that's a 30 sleight of hand.
Yeah. You work the magic lockpicks and you hear a clunk softly within the door, and you give a little push, and they open toward you.
I was just
Magic
about
is
to
this.
comment.
So as to be able to see in the dark, I'm going to use my action to shape change from a halfling to a green half dragon, halfling half.
Alright. Walk down a long staircase. You find yourself in a hallway. There is an open door at the far end of the hallway. There is a closed door near at hand on the left, and there is a open doorway near at hand on the right where you can see a cave-in collapsed, whatever was beyond there, and you just see earth and stone and fallen bricks and some bones. There is no torchlight down here, so it is dark. You are in darkness.
I will telepath. Do people want me to have ash be bright? And I can also cast light on an object that somebody is wielding if they would. If we want light. It will make us noticeable if there's something here to notice us. But
It's up to the people who can't see.
Yeah. Actually, I'll take it. You could put it on. You could put it on. I know the name of it. The shield, and I'll just. I'm gonna hold the shield out the whole time. No.
Okay.
That way, I can see with it and defend myself.
I cast light on the shield.
Yeah,
Check out the door on the left.
it's not
Dragon scale. That's right. Dragon scale.
just gonna say. Compared to this place, like the Underdark was more comfortable.
I think Clara Mendes is distracted from what we're actually supposed to be doing here, paying close attention to like the architecture and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yukikaze,
Yeah.
as you wander forward,
Just slightly. I'm going very slowly.
I know, but as you wander forward onto there, you hear a click as you step foot onto that tile.
Son of a bitch! You actually hear? Well, it's like,
See, this is why I go first.
Bahamut, damn it!
And the whole thing is you're just going to feel as though it just vanishes beneath your feet.
I'm gonna quickly deploy the armor's wings and hover.
Well, that's fair. Make a reflex saving throw to do that.
I will do so. The teal dice is not serving me. Let's see if the blue dice will serve me.
You should get my +3 as well, because it's up to 30 feet.
You said dex, right?
Yes, dexterity.
Let's see. Oh, that's right. I did the thingy to give me proficiency. Haha.
Raiken,
The
I'm
Raiken's
sorry.
nowhere to be seen there.
No, he's fine. It's fine. Raiken's here.
So with Raiken's, that's 24.
44.
No, 24.
24. Okay. With a 24, you see the floor beneath you just sort of vanishes by magic, and you quickly kind of like jump and you send out the platinum wings of the armor and hover above it. You can see that there's a short drop and just long, thin spikes that you know your body weight would have just dragged you down on and skewered you.
That could have sucked. Yeah, I'll let you go forward from now on.
Yeah.
But I'll stay near you so that you can see and I can protect you if you want.
I'm gonna check out this door real quick.
Gonna check
Okay.
out the door. Alright, investigation check on the door.
I'm gonna like Vendor has the skills of finding traps, but since I can see perfectly well and down here, I too am going to pay close attention to the floors.
And you can also
and
see
the wall.
magic. If I was
Yeah.
building
Yes.
a magically booby trap place, I would make sure that I spent the time to properly cast Mistel's Magic Aura on it. But you never know.
Hey. So it's 16 my passive.
Okay. It seems to be a heavy stone door, perhaps designed to roll away or slide into the wall. It seems to have a locking mechanism on it, and this seems to be some sort of a puzzle. You think that you can solve it if you can roll high enough on an intelligence check.
Okay, I'll try to solve it.
Okay. You all see that he starts messing with the mechanism on this door without telling you guys anything.
Actually, before it's like, there's some mechanism on the door. I'm gonna try to solve it if anybody else wants to come give advice on it.
What kind of mechanism? And then I come up to him
Looks
to
like a puzzle.
help him.
It seems to
So
be
I'll give
some
him
sort
the
of, like,
action.
matching game style puzzle, where there's a few symbols on this panel that seem like they can be pressed in to trigger switches on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I give him help if he wants to make his intelligence check while we're telepathing it together, trying to figure out what to do.
That gives me advantage, right?
It gives him advantage on his intelligence check.
Wow, that's not great. Got a 4 and an 8, so
What's the
Those
total?
numbers.
it's a total of a 9.
A total of a 9. Cool. As you're, going, okay, I think maybe if I press this and then this, these two seem to go together. Oh, I can slide them? Okay, alright. Press that, slide that. You feel like you're making some progress on this, and then you go, okay, I think this has got it. And then you just, push your thumb against one of them and press it in. All of a sudden, just this blade lances out through your thumb, just popping the thumbnail right off.
Mother.
Please take 25 points of piercing damage.
That's so disgusting.
You want to give it a trial error?
Hold on. Do I have Mage Hand? I do not have Mage Hand. Does anyone have Mage Hand?
I have
do.
Mage Hand.
Okay. Can you press where I point to? With the Mage Hand. And I'll also describe the things that you need to push in and do.
Okay, I'll do so.
So I guess I am making an intelligence check. That is going to be a whopping 15.
A 15.
A 15. I rolled a 10.
Nice. Okay, you point at different symbols and pieces and tell him push that, slide that there, push that one in, and at the end you go, okay, yeah, I think that's going to be the last one then, and the mage hand goes to press it, and another blade lances out and destroys the mage hand.
Unfortunate.
I'm gonna try to use my magic lockpicks on it.
Alright, use the magic lockpicks.
Does it do anything?
Alright, you wave the magic lockpicks around in front of it just as you've been taught to do by Lynn, and you see that they begin to glow and the mechanism begins to glow. They get really warm in your hand for a second, and then you see all the puzzle like almost seem to come to life, and things start sliding around and pressing in sequence on its surface, and finally it just ka-chunk, and you hear this rumble, and the door slides away.
So like
at one point, like when one of the pieces, so like what I was doing was like good for a bit, and then I'm like, that's where I messed up.
At least I know it works now. I will carefully progress into the room.
Yeah, can we use those all the time now?
Was dumb of me to ever not.
You see, with your dark vision as you enter this room, Vendar, that there are a number of torches unlit in sconces around the perimeter of the room, about head height up the wall. And as you step in, you start to hear grinding, crunching, and the ground beneath you seems to vibrate just a little, and you wonder if the temple is going to just collapse with how old it is. Bye!
I'm gone. I don't know where I am.
Oh, no, I have to find Leah now. Oh, there she is. She went up on top.
Take another step forward.
Boop. You take another step forward?
No, that's what I was telling. I went up on top too when I tried to climb. I just went up on one more.
Yeah,
forward.
sorry. These doors are fun, but be a little.
Alright. I will
Is there a
carefully
ladder?
check everything for traps, and that does appear to be a ladder. I don't know if it's.
There does appear to be a ladder to your right. As the rest of the party begins to file in after you, that rumbling seems to get louder, closer, and you can feel the vibration in your feet more strongly.
Everybody stop!
So, you tell the whole party to stop. The rumbling continues to get louder and closer.
I think something's coming.
It better not be a giant stone ball again.
I'm gonna take my bow out.
You all are able to draw weapons and make yourself ready as the whole room starts to shake, and you can hear the rattle clatter of pebbles and stones and dust falling from the ceiling and scattering across the floor before you hear a great crash as through the floor bursts something. Many of you are not positioned to be able to see it. Vendar, you see this creature burst through the stone floor and look right at you.
Leah should be able to see too.
Yes, Leah, you can also see it, and so can Yukikaze.
Do I
But
have
you
any
are
idea what it is?
all aware that something has burst in, and yes, you recognize it.
I heard an
Well,
explosion. What's going on up there?
It's a land shark.
Land shark. Please roll for initiative.
Yay.
So like a stone ball.
Similar. We fought
Just
it
with
before.
legs.
But
Roll high.
It doesn't have its fin on the back, though.
It's a land shark, not a
I
regular
got a
shark.
5.
A 5.
I got
Oh,
it.
god damn it.
What is your Larmentis, what is your
Plus 3.
initiative? Yeah, okay, so we got the same.
Well, guess what? Yukikaze's going last.
Did you
I
get
got
a
a-
1?
Yeah.
I got a 28.
I got a 4. We all rolled so low.
Okay,
I think we were starting. We're like, oh crap, crap.
Armandus is still distracted by the the door, like thinking about the bits and like how he could have better identified that, given the way that they did move and all of that.
I mean, I'd like to think that Raiken's still in the hallway, so he doesn't know. He wasn't ready.
Well, you know, here's maybe good news. The land shark crit its initiative, so maybe it won't crit later in the fight.
Oh my
Man,
god.
that's not working. Land Shark gets to go first.
On the bright side, that means our low rolls mean nothing.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. It's,
I usually
matters
try to let
for
people
us.
know that low rolls generally mean nothing. Like, after the first round, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the initiative really just matters for what the grouping of people is going to be like.
Yup.
Yeah.
very
Because if you
annoying.
get to go everyone in a row,
He gets to go before me.
Oh my goodness. If only you'd crit.
I was fucking close. It's been so long since I crit.
Well, I missed. Like, in what order does Raiken show up? Like, he's away, right?
Hold on. Putting it up. There we go.
Because this might have been Raiken's chance.
It would have been, and but Raiken was like, "No, I can't be faster than anyone else,
except for Yukikaze.
except for Yukikaze." Raiken can only roll high when like everybody else rolls high, so then he's not first still.
I love that Yukikaze has alert so that he gets the push in initiative and he keeps rolling ones.
It is unfortunate. Alright. It gets to go first. Yay.
I knew I should have saved more of my spell slots for this.
Sure. That seems like a good opening. So,
You got 24 minutes to end on me.
Yep. Alright. This thing is going to kind of like launch itself into the air. Let me move. And just lunge, a leaping lunge at you, hitting the squares containing Vendar and Leah.
Body slam.
Yup. It is large, not huge, so this seems wrong. Size 2x2. There we go. Bam. Boom! And it slams down. So Leah and Vendar, I need you each to make either a dexterity save or a strength save.
Well, I love dex saves.
Well, that one is
And
easy
I
for
rolled
me.
high, so pretty sure I'm good. Yeah, it's a 26. Or I have Raiken's bonus too, so it's actually a 29.
Alrighty.
Alright, because he's got the big aura now.
Raiken's bonus.
30 feet.
It's +3, right?
Yep.
+3.
Yeah, so I got 23.
23. Not enough.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Dang, it's high. I was 29.
Yeah.
29 is high enough. Let's see.
Yay, and since I have evasion, I don't take any damage.
On a successful save, half damage, not prone, but you are pushed. Okay. So you get pushed here. Leah gets pushed here and is prone. Boop. So you get shoved under Yukikaze's feet. And Leah, you will receive 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So I won't get. I won't end up prone there because I'm going to use Mist Escape.
Okay. And 22 points of slashing damage, so 44 total.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find my dang spell. Oh, right, it's connected to the armor, ain't it?
Yes.
That's why
Misty
it's so long
Escape.
since I used it.
Misty Escape is
Yeah.
part of the armor.
Yeah, so I had to go to the armor and then. Yeah, it's already. Yeah.
Choices are out into the hallway with the rest of the party or deeper into the room.
Out in the hallway with the rest of the party. Just all the way to the other side. There, yeah.
This isn't a great position to fight this thing.
What? What are you
just-
talking about?
Just getting the hell out of there.
Alright, so you teleport so you don't have to be prone. There you go. 44 points of damage, you get that?
Yeah, I did that.
Alright, Vendar's turn. He got
Do I
shoved
remember-
back as it landed at you.
Do I remember if the bullets were vulnerable to poison?
Do you remember? You don't remember them being immune to it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It isn't armor, Mr. Escape. It is. It is.
spell?
Yeah, no, it's a feature. It's like an actual warlock thing.
Oh.
You can
Yeah,
move through
that's the way.
allied space, right? It just costs twice.
You can what? You can move through allied squares, it just, yeah. You just have to squeeze through them.
Okay. I think I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage
Yeah.
and move out into the hallway.
It watches you go.
And then I'm
gonna
going to
activate.
spin around and shoot it.
I'm putting a torch on myself so I remember that I'm invisible.
Okay.
Alright, I can't activate poison because I used my bonus action, so. No poison.
Alright, so no poison. And are you rolling a shot? I'm sorry if I missed you saying.
Yes, I
Okay.
rolled to attack and it's 29? Yes, plus 11, so 29 to hit.
29. Hits!
Alright. It is adjacent to Yukikaze, right?
It is indeed.
That's 46 lightning damage.
46 lightning damage. It does not seem to resist or be vulnerable to that.
That's good.
Alrighty. 4 to 6 lightning damage. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Anything else?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Jabol! Is he back?
Yeah.
Yay!
Can see space behind this thing?
Yep,
Can I?
you can.
Then I am going to cast a spell.
Okay. It does not stop you.
Good. I'm going to cast Grasping Vine.
Grasping Vine. Alright. Show me the
I
square.
conjure a vine that sprouts from the ground in an unoccupied space of my choice that I can see within range.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can see any bit of the ground behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, it's a range of 30 feet from me.
Okay, well, that might be...
This is about 30 feet away from me, I think. Is that... Am I
You're here,
Where am I?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this, the one that's included is the last square that you can do, not the one beyond it. So you can be as far back as any of this row here.
Okay, so this one here. Yeah, I think that's not too bad. I'll cast it on that square.
This one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's going to lash out.
Okay.
at this. Watchy, who's it?
Yee.
Now it has to pass a deck save.
A dex save, huh? Well, not a great start. Let's find out what its total is. Okay, yeah, it didn't beat your DC.
Of 21.
Yeah, it didn't beat a 21.
So it gets pulled up to 20 feet towards.
Okay,
The,
so it gets pulled back 5 feet.
Um,
That gives you some room to think. Honestly, I'll even give you 10 feet. Just because I'm nice. I'll let it pull it to the origin square of the vine. Is there a creature size limit on that, or does it just say it fucking just does it?
Where is that? That's a 4th level grasping vine.
Probably
No,
not. Yeah.
just a creature.
Yeah. Okay. I grasping vine the Tarask. Pull his ass 20 feet around. Okay. Anything else?
That is it? No, I'm gonna end it there.
No? Okay. Okay. Cyrus.
Is the dwarf room itself a square?
The door itself is a square, yes. So it's 5 feet to move onto the door, and then 10 feet to get to the square beyond the door. For simplicity. Okay. Skin Dragon has walked up to the,
Sorry, I keep forgetting push to talk. I'm going to go here and use bonus action shock and grasp.
Okay, spend the points. It has natural armor, so you don't have advantage.
I crit.
Didn't need it. Alright. What's the damage?
26 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And it can no longer take reactions
Okay.
until, I think, my next turn. I'll have to double check that part.
Mm-hmm. So, are you going to use that opportunity to move?
Yep, I'm going to take one more step and then dash for the 25 feet to get further in the room.
Okay.
And I believe that's my turn.
Okay. As you end your turn there, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Of course. That is a 13.
13. A green slime falls on your head.
It's like right out of Dark Souls.
Does it seem more like a trap or more like a creature?
It seems like a creature that acts like a trap.
Fun.
What in the fuck?
I do not recommend coming in here.
So, please take, 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 24 points of acid damage.
So close.
As it lands on your head, slams you, and then goes into the square. Actually, does it go into the square next to you, or does it, like... Because the picture shows it, like, oozing it, dude. Oh. Okay, no, yeah, just seems like, yeah, it'll just go into the square next to you. What a misleading picture. Alright, so yeah, that happened. And it definitely looks like it's ready to fight you.
Well, that's the end of my turn regardless, because I have nothing left I can possibly do.
Okay.
Just realized I just got body slammed by a gigantic land shark, and somehow it hurt less than when I got stepped on by my own father.
Ah, the dice. Don't worry, Leah. They're all not ones. Okay, Leah, you're up.
Yes.
You
Just have
heard.
to remember that that was also emotional damage.
You heard Cyrus say, "Maybe don't come in here. It's dangerous."
Yeah. Because of spell sniper, is it possible for me to hit the thing from here?
You can
Through
hit
the opening?
You can hit that bullet. You can't see the slime.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, you can attack the bullet.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast.
Vendor, I want you to roll me a nature check.
Nature check.
Mm-hmm.
Not great at that, but I rolled well. That's an 18.
An 18. Okay, yeah. You are very certain that the thing that is fighting you right now is meatier and spikier and angrier looking than the ones you fought out in the desert.
This one looks tougher than the one we fought before.
You feel just this quippy voice in the back of your head going, "Heh, dire bullet."
I feel it.
All right, Leah. Sorry.
27 for the first.
27 will hit.
Okay. So I forgot hex, so that's forgotten now.
Whoopsie. Well, we can
I
put it on at the end.
I also don't have that many more spell shots. I only have one more spell shot, so I might actually decide to save that for Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, that's reasonable. All right, so how much damage?
Save it for later.
1d10 plus 7, I believe.
Oh no! I just realized. I just did the Raiken. I'm saving it for later.
It's never bitten us in the ass before.
Look, it just runs in the Lumos family, okay?
You know when you might need.
Even people that marry into the Lumos family get cursed with it.
Okay. So that's minimum damage. That's
So 11.
8.
8. Right, 7.
Yeah. It's plus 7.
Alright. Still not bad. Alright, second and third attacks. Short on time. Looks like we're not going to end on Yukikaze.
I'm not gonna quite
Yeah.
make it.
So that's a 19 on dice. It's going a bit higher than last time.
Yeah,
So.
okay. Roll damage.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's another one. So that's
Okay, 8.
8 again.
All right,
I'm going
roll
to pick
attack.
a different die, and this one's going to jail.
Those D10s, man. They're betraying you. Alright, to hit.
14 plus 13.
You hit.
So that's 6 plus 7, so
13.
13.
Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. 2 minutes. Larmendus.
Okay. I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4. But when I'm in here, I am going to Ray of Frost the bullet.
Alright, roll it.
That is an 18 on die.
You hit.
Cool. That is 20 points
20?
of cold damage.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be resistant or vulnerable to cold. Anything else?
Nope.
Half a minute. Raiken! You can do this.
Raiken. Who's
Trying to
in
spell
the room?
Raiken's gonna go in the room. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get there in 30.
Alright, attack him.
You attack him. Roll it.
That's a 29.
29 hits.
Alright. I am just doing my normal.
Normal.
Oh god, that was terrible.
Terrible.
Okay, the normal attack was terrible. That is 7 points of non-magical silvered slashing,
Okay.
8 radiant.
8 radiant. Alright, he doesn't seem to be
He's gonna
resistant or
attack
vulnerable.
again.
Attack again.
That was a nat 1.
You
So
miss.
that's done. He's done.
Okay, and that's it. 10:30.
Oh God.
We will start with Yukikaze.
Yeah. Keep the tradition alive.
You tried so hard to make that.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. Ridiculous.
All right. So, you are inside the Temple of Bala's Scale. There is a green dragon outside, and the trees are dealing with it. Within, you are looking for the Scale of Bala and Karasoth. And you have found bullets and other monsters. Good luck.
Godspeed.
May the force be
Alright,
with you.
guys.
Godspeed.
Time to hop in the shower and go to bed. You guys have a wonderful night.
Bye, stream.
Nice try.